The MiG-29 was built to kill the F-15. The trap was perfect. Radar blind spots, surface-to-air missiles, and 2 American pilots flying straight into it.
Warning, missile lock.
What the Iraqis didn't expect was that the ambush would destroy them instead. The Cold War promised one ultimate showdown. Not tanks, not missiles, but fighter versus fighter. For decades, the United States and the Soviet Union built aircraft specifically to destroy each other. And no matchup was more feared than the F-15 Eagle versus the MiG-29 Fulcrum. One was designed to see first and shoot first. The other, to get close and kill you before you knew what happened. In January 1991, over the deserts of Iraq, this theoretical war became terrifyingly real. The F-15 Eagle was America's crown jewel. It was big, fast, and packed with a long-range radar and heavy missiles. Its entire job was simple: own the sky. The Soviet MiG-29, on the other hand, followed a completely different philosophy. It was smaller, lighter, and extremely agile. It was a machine built for close-range dogfights, even equipped with an infrared search system that could track enemies without ever using its radar. On paper, this fight had no clear winner, and Iraqi pilots believed they had found a way to tip the balance in their favor. It was January 19th, 1991. 2 American F-15s were flying ahead of a massive strike force headed toward Baghdad. Their mission was clear the skies of any threats. Then the AWACS controller reported something unusual, a single fast contact moving straight toward them. It was a MiG-29, but this wasn't a normal intercept. The MiG pilot suddenly dropped his aircraft low, disappearing into the ground clutter on the F-15's radar screens. That's when the truth became chillingly clear. This MiG wasn't attacking, it was bait. As the F-15s gave chase, their cockpit warning receivers exploded with alerts. Surface-to-air missile radars from multiple sites were locking onto them. The MiGs were pulling them into a carefully planned SAM kill zone built around Baghdad. The Iraqi plan was brutally simple. The agile MiG-29s would distract the Eagles, and the deadly SAMs would finish them off. The American pilots now faced a critical choice. They could turn away, save their own aircraft, and live to fight another day. Or they could push forward, right into the heart of the trap, to protect the dozens of strike aircraft flying just behind them. They chose to push forward. Suddenly, the MiG reappeared on radar. This time, one of the F-15 pilots was ready. He got a clean lock. A missile leaped from under the Eagle's wing, streaking across the sky. Seconds later, a brilliant fireball lit up the desert horizon. The first MiG-29 was destroyed, but the fight wasn't over, not even close. Another MiG appeared. This one had been hidden, patient, waiting for the right moment. Now the real fight began. The second MiG charged straight in. No more radar tricks, no more bait. This was visual range, a classic dogfight. The jets merged head-on, their closing speed so fast they were less than a second apart before they flashed past each other. Both pilots yanked their aircraft into brutal, high-G turns. The incredible G-forces crushed them into their seats. Altitude vanished as the desert floor rushed upward. The MiG pilot tried to use his aircraft's legendary agility to outturn the Eagle, to get on its tail for a killing shot. But the F-15 refused to bleed its energy. Slowly, powerfully, the Eagle pilot maneuvered, sliding into the perfect firing position behind the MiG. The unmistakable sound of a missile tone filled the American's helmet. He was locked on. Seeing the inevitable, the MiG pilot made a desperate move, diving for the ground in a last-ditch escape maneuver. But he was too low, and it was too late. The missile struck home. The MiG slammed into the desert sand, a catastrophic impact that sent debris flying. The pilot managed to eject, but his aircraft was gone. In just a few minutes, 2 MiG-29s were destroyed. The American F-15s suffered 0 losses. The perfect ambush had failed spectacularly. This wasn't luck. This engagement proved something critical about modern air combat. It isn't just about the agility of the aircraft, or its top speed, or even its technology. It's about superior training, total situational awareness, and flawless teamwork. The F-15 would go on to score 36 air-to-air kills during Desert Storm. Not a single Eagle was lost in a dogfight. The MiG-29 was a dangerous and capable opponent, but in the hands of a well-trained pilot, The Eagle proved it was simply unstoppable,